Hello travellers, so if you follow my Instagram, you will see that I posted a few pictures of this bag here, which is the Able Carry DayBreaker 2. Now I did previously do a review on this bag and it is still currently one of my favourite bags, mainly because of the sort of size, the way it has carry handles all of the bag, and that it is also very lightweight whilst it is empty. And it is a 25-litre backpack, and I'll show you what I carried in this bag on a recent trip, which was kind of like a weekend pack out. So not a huge amount of stuff, but the stuff that I have in here definitely could have lasted me for a much longer trip. So starting with the water bottle pocket here, vapor bottle. The great thing about these is once you've finished drinking it, you can roll it up really small and it will pack down into your bag. The other great thing is that they have a carabiner just like that, so you can actually clip things onto various points on your bag if you don't have a water bottle pocket. Taking a look down the side here as well, there's a nice little stash pocket with a lanyard. I don't have anything on that at the moment, but I did have a power bank in here. This one actually seems to not be working or charging very well, so I can't recommend this exact one, but this is a great spot to put something like a power bank or a notebook or sunglasses or something like that. Over here on the side I have a hero clip, and that's pretty much it for the outside of the bag. Let's take a look on the inside now. So in the top pocket here, I carried some sunglasses. These are actually from Enclave Eyewear. And I also had a little sunglasses microfiber towel for cleaning. This trip, usually I wouldn't carry something like this, but because it was just a short trip, I thought I had a bit of spare room. These are the Sony XM4 noise cancelling headphones. The reason I like the 4 instead of the 5 is that they fold up much smaller than the 5. So there's still room in that pocket for more, but that's all I carried in there. Now there is a little pocket down the back here, and in that one, I carried a notebook like this with some cards and a pen, but you could also carry passports and other stuff in there. Now I did carry my Bellroy light sling 4-litre. Now the reason I carried it in the bag instead of on myself was just to keep everything a bit neater. But when I was actually going out from the hotel, I'd leave this one in the hotel and carry this one with a couple extra items inside. So I have my wallet in here. This is the power bank that I generally do use. This one does work. This is the Zendure Passport Go, I think it is. I did a review on that one as well. Really great because it has a wireless charger built in. Also have some wet wipes and a couple of sort of vitamins or band-aids and stuff, just like a little medical kit kind of thing. I have some backup headphones and some gum, and then some hand cleaning gel. And down the back here, I actually have a packable day pack from Decathlon. This is the 10-litre one, really handy. I will be doing a review on this one because it is so handy. And down the front, I have a Nightcore little keychain flashlight, which is great for finding your keys or little things in the dark. Much, much brighter than an iPhone light. And I also carried this here, which is something I picked up from AliExpress. It's like a little multi-adapter charger. So it has an iPhone one here, and then it also has a USB-C, and it has a standard USB and then a USB-C as well. Now this is very similar to another commercial product, which I actually did buy and try, and I lost it. But I feel like this one does everything as good as that one, but for a fraction of the price. I'll be doing a bit of a look at this one in another video. A great product link will be down in the description if you want to check that out. That's pretty much it for my little sling here. This is the toiletry bag I took. So I took it in a Sea to Summit 4-litre view pouch. And the main reason I do that is because if I did want to hand wash anything, I can use this pouch as like the actual washing machine, because sometimes the hotel sinks do get quite dirty and I'm not always the biggest fan of using them. And inside that I have this here from Side by Side Gear. I'm not sure if you can still buy this separately, but it comes as a part of a larger travel kit. But I find this small size is really handy. It has waterproof zips. It has a little clip on the back so you can clip it or hang it if you want to. And then you can open it with 2 zips. And in here, I just had a disposable razor, some floss, earbuds, toothbrush, and 2 toothbrushes, one for my girlfriend. Then I had some soap in the Matador soap pouch. This does actually effectively dry soap while the soap is still a bit damp without letting the moisture out. It lets the air in. So it's an interesting thing. A bit expensive, but it does seem to work quite well. And in here I have the 100 Senses. I forget the full name, but it's like a multi-purpose soap. It's like a shampoo and body soap. And you can also use it for washing clothes. I just have some tweezers here and this sun cream, which is great because it doesn't sting my eyes. It's kind of like a face sunscreen. And then I have a backup towel here, the Airlight towel from Sea to Summit. And that's pretty much it. I have some hotel soaps that I take as souvenirs. All right, so moving down to the clothing. This is not everything I took. I've taken a few things out already. But I'll show you what I do still have. I had a pair of secondary pants in here. I have a button-up shirt, some Uniqlo underwear, and some shorts and socks. I also did carry additional underwear and socks and an additional pair of pants and an additional t-shirt. So this is not the full amount of clothes that I took, but the extra clothes that I did take still fit very nicely in here. And because of this packing cube from Blockworks, it compresses up nicely. And then I also took this, which is a little bit of a luxury. I just wanted to try it out again. I did do a review on these. This is the PGY Tech mini tech case. Usually I would take the tech in like a more of a lightweight sort of case because these cases can get a bit heavy, but the actual organization of this is quite handy. So I just had a few things in here from the review, so I decided to take it along. In here I had a Rode lapel microphone, and then I have this micro novelty charge. It's like a multi-adapter charger. So you can actually plug this into anywhere in the world, and that gives you 2 USB ports. But similar to this one, I also picked this one up from AliExpress, which looks to be very similar. This is from a brand called Lenscent, and it improves upon this one by giving you 20 watts of charging power and also a USB-C as well as a USB-A port. And it still gives you the multi-adapters. So actually very handy, and I will be doing a what I found on AliExpress kind of video showing this one in a bit more detail. I did take both of them because I had a couple of items to charge. Also this cable, which has a USB-A to Lightning, USB-C and micro USB, so it's like a convertible cable. I also carried this from Mako, which is charged for an Apple Watch charger. And the great thing about this one is that it plugs into this one here. So I was able to sort of charge my watch in a fairly compact way. There's an extra USB-C there, and I have an extra USB-C to C cable. And I also have one more additional cable, which is a Lightning to USB-C cable. So a bunch of these cables did come in handy when I was charging various devices. But overall, yeah, very handy assortment. And this bag has a lot more room that I could have made use of, but as it is, it was very handy and lives up to be a very nice, neat package. Then the last thing I have in here is also another one that I was going to show in my what I found on AliExpress video. This is from a brand called Parachase. And this one I found on AliExpress for a reasonable price, and it's fairly lightweight. It's, I believe, about 100 grams. There are lighter umbrellas that are like 80 or 70 grams, but this one is very small and does a great job of being compact. It also does fit into my light sling, which is a great feature as well. So that's it pretty much. Just wanted to show you what I packed on a reasonably short trip. A lot of these items will be able to be used for an extended period as well, not just a couple of days, but I could wash the clothes and use this for like a week or 2 weeks as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.